Welcome guys to our Friday morning workout. We'll just give people another 10 seconds to get on and we'll get right to it and get started. Hope you had a great week and that you're ready for this week's training and Laos time. And we're continuing our 4 states of mind that you have to I want you to think about it. I want you to ponder about it. And if you're joining us today for the first time, then we start with a bit of mind, attitude, thinking, and challenging that a little bit. And then we go into different exercises or techniques. So we do this every Friday morning at 9 a.m. So if this is your first time with us, welcome. We'll have a great time. And this is interactive, so if you have questions, please put them in the comments section. We'll answer them on the fly here on the video. And if you're looking at this or watching this later or after, tomorrow or tonight, still post a question and we'll answer it immediately. So what are the 2 states that we talked about yesterday? First one, the Mushin state, being in the present moment. That was our first one. What was the second one? You don't know? The Shoshin state. Shoshin is what? Do you know what Shoshin state is? Beginner's mind. Everything you do is like the first time you do it, you see it, and you have that childlike enthusiasm. Did you meditate on these 2 concepts? And did you apply those 2 concepts in your life, in your martial art training, or in your business, or with your family? This is super important. The last 2 are just as important. The third one is called Fudoshin. Fudoshin means immovable mind, calmness, no stress. The number one factor to aging, there's lots of scientific proof and research about this. The number one thing that makes you age fast or faster is stress. So you have to reach this level that nothing affects you. Not that you are like a horse with blinders on and that you don't realize. It doesn't mean that you're avoiding problems. It just means that you're very calm about it. There is no stress. You don't hurry for nobody. And my dad always used to tell me that never rush. You're never late. And it's important to understand the Fudoshin state of mind. So no stress. You know that everything will be okay. And my mom always had this saying, and Fudoshin just for me exemplifies my mother. This too shall pass. She always used to say that to me or to my family or to people in difficult situations or struggling in different areas in your life, or personal problems or business or any type of stressful things. That would be her saying. So it's very similar. It's the same concept as the Fudoshin concept. This too shall pass. Let nothing affect you. Everything will be okay. In the end, everything will be okay. You try to tell yourself that in a year from now, in 2 years, in 5 years from now, we're gonna laugh about this. This is just gonna be mundane stuff. You will make it through it. So I want you to think about the Fudoshin state. And are you in a constant state of stress or panic or worry? Worry is not good for your heart. And if we go back to what we talked about a couple of workouts before, all your organs, the pain that you feel might be a feedback, an emotional problem, emotional block. So worry, stress, It's not good for your heart. If you want to stay young and vibrant, go to the Fudoshin state. That's the third one. The fourth state is Zanshin. Zanshin. Zanshin is a high level of awareness and perception. So this can be either in physical or emotional. You're very aware of if you're in martial arts, of your body. So you're aware of a technique or how you feel. If you're off balance, you have that awareness. And if we go back to feedback, then you know if you're feeling tired, or if you're sick all the time, or if you have pain. You have to be aware of your body. And your body is giving you feedback. Maybe you're not eating right. Maybe you're not sleeping enough. Maybe you're not hydrating enough. Your nutrition. So you have to be aware. So that's physical. That's martial arts stuff. And then be aware of your behavior, of your habits. There's the old saying that we all know, but do you really know it? Do you really apply it? Is if you keep repeating the same thing, but you get the same results, that's not awareness. That's insanity. So to think to get a different result by doing the same things over and over again just doesn't work. So Zanshin is that awareness. That if something doesn't work, you change it, you modify it, you tweak it, and you're always constantly improving. And perception. If you're a father or a family, like mother or father, you build that perception, let's say for the safety of your kids. You're able to see an accident before, so you're able to prevent a problem, prevent an accident. You have that awareness, that perception of things. That if you continue to do a certain behavior or habit, then it will lead to this problem in the future. Kind of like smoking or eating too much junk food, or not exercising, not training. Someone who has good Zanshin state is able to see in the future and realize that if I continue this behavior, I'm going to have dire consequences further down the road. So you want to be smart, and you want to perceive things and see things in the future. Another way to not force, but to make yourself change is to associate a lot of pain to keeping or to continue doing this behavior. If, let's say, a child comes to me in the training, is very shy, very timid, then if I can explain that if you see yourself shy and timid, and in the next 5 years you don't change and you stay that way, how is your life going to be different? Will it be better or worse or the same? If you're shy, then you can't communicate, you can't build friendships. And we can apply this concept to any other area of our life. So have that perception to realize that if this behavior is not giving me what I want, you need to change it. So these two last states, I want you to really think about them throughout the week. Fudoshin and Zanshin. So now you have all four. Now it's up to you to put them in practice and to actually live by them. Now that's the challenge, not to forget. So that's why we meet every Friday at 9 a.m. to remind ourselves. Write them down. Put them in your phone somewhere. But make sure that you have a reminder of the four states. And again, live by them. Make it a part of you. So I hope you like these four elements. I love these four concepts. And again, we're not perfect. I'm not perfect. We try to live by them, and sometimes we get off track. But if you do fall off track, come back on the path of self-mastery. It's very important. Last week, I also talked about and showed variations on the skipping. Did you have a chance to practice these skipping variations? Please let me know in the comments if you're able to put those in practice. Now, we covered different ones, just regular skipping, then the slalom from side to side, then we did the bell, we also did the juggler, and we also did the running. So these are really basic ones that you should master. You should be able to do those easily. And at first it won't be easy, but if you practice and you repeat and you're very consistent with it, you should be very good at skipping. Fast feet and good coordination. From my experience in martial arts and teaching a lot of kids, I've realized that all the kids that are very confident, outgoing, able to express themselves well and easily, are all the kids that can skip. I've realized this like in the past 30 some years of teaching, and all the kids that are shy, timid, do not express themselves, have very poor communication skills, have poor articulating skills when they speak, all of them have a very hard time to skip. So skipping is not just physical, it's very good for your mind. The mind-body connection, your nervous system, how deep does your nervous system, like how well implanted is it in your muscles, into your body. That mind-body connection is super important. So if you're a parent, make sure that you engage your kids and make them and help them learn how to skip. It's very good for their mind, not just for physical, but for academic, for school purposes. So keep that in mind if you're a parent, and if you have a niece or nephew, or if you're not a parent yourself but you are working with kids, or if in your family, please encourage your kids to skip rope. It's very important, and I put this very high on my list, and I teach kids every day. And the number one problem, lots of kids cannot skip, and that's a problem that we need to address. Okay, let's talk about a few more variations. I'll just back up here so you can see me well. So once you've mastered the basic skipping that I showed, then we go into a bit more advanced variation. So let's do the jumping jack, right? So we're skipping, and we open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. So it's almost like doing a jumping jack, but while skipping. So I want you to try the open, close, the jumping jack variation. Then you do the lunge. I'll just do it from the side, this one. Lunging. So you're going to do a front, back lunging movement, right? So you're get into a vibe, then start jumping forward and back. Okay, so that's your lunge. Once you're good with that one, then you do the cross. The cross is when you're jumping and crossing your feet from left to right. And now this one works on the inner thigh and your coordination. And it's a challenging one, so make sure to get it. So cross your feet. Again, it goes back to that connection, your brain all the way down to your feet. How well connected are you? Once you do that one, then you do the twist. The twist is just letting your body, your upper torso, stay pretty much immovable, but the bottom part of your body is twisting from left to right, and you're twisting your hips. So as you're skipping, start turning. So you see how I'm my shoulders stay pretty much immovable where they are, but the bottom part, my feet point towards the left, and then I twist and my feet point towards the right. It loosens up my lower back. It helps the obliques, the abdominals, the lats twist from side to side. Then we go into Sylvester Stallone type of Rocky style figure 8. So what you do to start, very easy, you jump once, connect your hands together, do one loop on the outside. Keep it very simple and go really, really slow. So you jump, connect hands, big circle, and then jump again. You do it one at a time. When you become good at it, then just keep it flowing. So one jump, connect, jump, connect. So either each time, every hop is an outside loop, or simply jump, and when you feel like it, come out and go out. Then do the left, then do the right, then do the left, right. So as you jump, 1, 2, and 1, 2, out. I love skipping. I've always been good at skipping because my father taught me skipping and had me skip at a very young age. It can do the same for you if it's for your own training, and if you have kids, I'm telling you, 30 years of teaching, instructing kids, you have to have your kids do skipping. It's super important. Just as important as learning to ride a bike and other things that kids do. If you have questions, now's the time. Reflect on the 4 states of mind. Do the skipping. Try to get up to a 9-minute round. So you put the timer for 9 minutes with a buzzer every minute. And every minute you change variations. If you can do that, you'll be well on your way to become a Superman or a champion or champion of the mind and body. So I'll stay on for another 30 seconds. If you have other questions, let me know. If you like this video, thumbs up. Please share it. We need to have more people aware of skipping and these states of mind. So let's share the concepts, the philosophy, and let's help more people. Until next time, I'm Sebok Martin Patnode. Master yourself, and I'll see you soon.